Really? I want you to dig deep and identify your core values and your life purpose? That's right. There is plenty of research to document the power of purpose. Some of the benefits include better sleep, increased energy and willpower, protection to DNA, stronger immune system, enhanced post-traumatic stress growth, and improved recovery from anxiety, to name a few. Are you ready to reap the benefits? Believe it or not, lack of core values can be a barrier to making a successful behavior change. Discovering your purpose and the values that support your purpose can lead to greater self-control in managing health behavior change and give you a reason to change. Values govern behavior as people look to conduct themselves in a manner that is conducive to living and attaining goals consistent with their beliefs. A person's values reflect who they are. I often recall a story when I was working with an organization on tobacco cessation. One woman approached me, an ex-smoker, after our session and showed me a picture that her granddaughter had drawn for her. It was a picture of a graveyard, and one of the gravestones had her name written on it. The woman replied, "This was my reason to quit." Clearly, one of her values was the relationship with her family and living with vitality. Here is the first common lifestyle factor from the Blue Zones research that increases well-being. People in the Blue Zones tend to have a life purpose, known as Ikigai in Okinawa or Plan de Vida in the Nicoya Peninsula. There is a focus on life purpose and why I wake up every morning. According to the Blue Zones research, knowing your sense of purpose is worth up to 7 years of extra life expectancy. Let's learn how to polish our life purpose. I encourage you to watch the Victor Strecker TED Talk about finding purpose. You can break now to watch his talk or view it after this video. You guessed it, we are going to take a few moments to identify your values. I encourage you to be thoughtful and honest with yourself. This activity is for your own information and will not be collected or graded. Before we begin, you will need to print the values grid and gather a writing utensil and 9 sticky notes, if you have them available. You can pause this video at any time to complete this activity. Are you ready? There are 15 values listed here: achievement, enjoyment, kindness, responsibility, spirituality, community, expertise, relationships, security, tradition, creativity, independence, reputation, self-control, and vitality. Choose 9 that are meaningful to you. Write each value on a separate sticky note. Then arrange the sticky notes in order of most important on the values grid. If you do not have sticky notes, you can write your values in order on the values grid. I like to use the sticky notes because as you go through life, your values may change. With the sticky notes, you can rearrange them. Again, pause the video at any time while you complete this activity. Know thyself is the first of 3 moral teachings inscribed on the entrance to the ancient Greek temple of Apollo at Delphi. Self-reflection is a lifelong process that provides insights about who we are, what we value, and why we need to keep going. Igniting your interests, passions, and values provide direction and a sense of purpose. And ultimately, knowing your purpose can have a profound effect on your health, longevity, and overall well-being. Here are some tips on creating a powerful and personally meaningful purpose statement. Before you begin, consider your past accomplishments. Now's a great time to applaud your contributions to the world, no matter how big or small. First, identify your why. What are your core values and beliefs? Choose the top 3 from your list. Incorporate the factors, principles, ideals, and influences that shape your reality. Ask yourself where and who you want to be in life. Consider how you're going to make an impact. What are your life goals? Choose those that matter most to you. Assess your impact on the world. Now is the time to take the tombstone test. Yes, you heard me correctly. Draw a tombstone and write your name and your date of birth on it. For the date of death, write today. Then think about what your epitaph would be. In other words, what do you want people to say or remember about you? Nobody likes to think of their own mortality, but it can have a profound impact on how you live in the present and make the most of each day. Creating a clear and concise statement may be the hardest part. Consider your skills and abilities, your character, and your values, dreams, and passions. Align these with your professional aspirations. Be honest and sincere. Remember, this is personal. And understand and embrace that as we grow, our values and purpose may change. I know this takes a bit of thought and self-reflection that may be uncomfortable to some of us. Taking the time to pinpoint exactly what you want out of life can be difficult, but it will serve to be the motivation that keeps you going so that you can cut through the noise and focus on those things that matter most to you. Once you perfect your purpose statement, frequently revisit it so that you can align your daily life to your purpose. Some health behaviors to think about each day that can really help or hinder your ability to pursue and achieve your goals are getting proper sleep each day, practicing presence, think mindfulness or meditation, maintaining a regular physical activity program, embracing and enhancing your creative capacity, and eating a healthy diet. Using these tools, I created my purpose statement to maintain my vitality through physical activity and good nutrition, to give me the capacity to embrace my relationships, approach all with kindness, and cultivate my creativity and professional expertise. I will leave you with this timeless quote, credited to Greek philosopher Herophilus from 300 BC, that sums up the importance of maintaining health and well-being. When health is absent, wisdom cannot reveal itself, art cannot become manifest, strength cannot be exerted, wealth is useless, and reason is powerless. Maybe there is some value to following the wisdom of our ancient philosophers after all.